send it? I should have sent it to you. If I send you a Twitter picture, can you put it up?
Probably.
It'll be good to start with this.
Send it to my phone. Ski Mask Collective, we're back, episode 155. It feels like it's been a while. This is my last episode in this studio. So I don't know how long it will be until I have my new one set up.
And then a lot of big things are coming once that happens, aren't they?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Big things are coming. All right.
Keep that under wraps.
Yeah. We'll keep it off the wraps. So what's going on? I know my voice sounds fucked up, people. Long week. A lot of shit going on. Oh, you know they don't do the show because of the dogs. Look at you.
Well, we're on a special location today. Noah's here. Would you like anything to say, sir?
Sir?
Team Pat or Team Geno?
Yeah.
Wow, what a week, huh?
What a week. We can get right into it. We have
we got callers.
Howdy ho. How's everybody doing?
Going?
Thanks.
Lovely to see you again, Jim.
Of course, it's always lovely. Mr.
You look
S.
like my dick, Ski Mask.
Wow.
Can't make me laugh too hard, all right?
Once I peel it back. Oh,
Ski Mask isn't feeling well. He's pushing through. He won't tell you that, but I'll tell you that. But that's what kind of broadcaster he is. Jerry from the, how do you pronounce it, podcast?
FGTZ. I think that's what we call it now.
That's good.
I don't know.
Well, Jerry, we haven't heard your sweet voice on Compound Media this week because of certain things that may have happened. We haven't even gone over it yet.
No.
You're the leadoff hitter. You're a regular call. You're basically a regular on the show, Jerry. Where are you at with this madness? Do you care? Do you not care? Have you been saying the N-word to your neighbor? What have you been doing?
I just say that whenever I take a piss. But
big piece, I take it then.
I think I'm gonna leave it until Geno responds or says anything. You know, I want to hear both sides. I've heard a lot of stuff. Everybody's gossiping. I feel like I'm like part of a girls group right now. You know, where they're all just, oh, did you hear what this guy did? That guy did? No, I just want to hear both sides of the story. Then I can make a proper judgment. Because Geno's mouth is shut just now. He's not said anything.
Maybe literally.
Whereas Pat Dixon's been on every podcast, apart from our one, your one.
Which is surprising because you'd think the guy who got punched would be going around on every podcast. But he's staying silent, and I like it. You know, he's waiting for the right time to strike.
Well, he has his own show. So let me say this because we got right into it here. I sent that tweet out the other day. My issue is not, and this is not a cop-out. This is just a fact, and you could check my record. Check my record. I only care about what's funny. I'm a consumer. I'm a comedy fan. This is all fun nonsense, but that's what I am. My only issue, because on one hand, I actually respect Pat for punching someone in the face, regardless of circumstance, because I feel like that doesn't get done a lot anymore. But I also don't know the full story, what it was about. We may have another caller who may have some more deeper info on this. Yes. My only point with my tweet, besides stirring shit, obviously, because I don't really care. I have a life. My issue is only that it leads to the consumers, the people that pay their hard-earned money, for whether it be from the government because they're fat or whether they work a real job, that we've missed out on, 6 shows this week between Pat's shows and Geno's shows. That's my only problem. I like Pat. I fucking like Geno, always have. So it has nothing to do with them. This is more the business end as a consumer, which did annoy me the other day. I don't really care, as I've never tweeted anything
I always know when you're
care
annoyed.
Because
you come out with a heartfelt tweet.
I was hot out of the gym. My tea was high. I had very high tea. And I was hot out of the gym. I sat down. I was going to go home and get really high and watch it in hot water as usual. And then I see that it's not on. So I was a little annoyed that 2 grown men couldn't figure it out. But like Jerry said, and I'm not taking sides anyway because I like them both, so I don't really care what Geno did or if Pat shouldn't have done it. I really could care less. They're grown-ass men. I'm sure in a month they'll they'll smooth it over one way or the other.
Blowing each other somewhere.
It was more so the loss of programming. What do you think about that?
Yeah, they weren't doing their shows, and the thing is that you don't know until the dump is on, where Steve says, "Oh, there's no shows today," or
right,
Hot
they
Water's
could
not
tweet
on.
it out.
I'm going late. Yeah, exactly. Be
because
like,
eventually
Geno's off for the week.
Waiting. Yeah,
it's like Aaron Berg teasing, "Oh yeah, I'm leaving
in 2 months. Just leave now."
Yeah,
what if you make people wait around? I guess there's no show this week because we got to wait for somebody to say it.
Like the Compound Media account, they tweeted out on, I think it was Tuesday, the day after the knockout happened. They tweeted, live with Geno Bisconte. It's in Hot Water. And then right after, there's no Geno Bisconte today. Check out on demand. Like right after, 2 seconds in between.
Right.
And they had to delete the other tweet. Come on, just tell us in advance. Geno's off for the week. There we go. Instead of people tuning in every fucking day.
Agreed, Jerry. Nailed it. And I also respect them. At first I was like, just get a fucking co-host, have anybody do it, have the booth guys do it. But I respect Geno wanting to nobody to do it. I'm sure he wants to have say his piece.
Right.
By the way, two quick things. You mentioned the dump. I think I'll be on the dump on Monday. As long as
that's going to be shit.
Oh, Jerry, a shit joke. And somebody said, yes, Jimmy, yes, we are going to go up against our dads, Levy and Brennan on Cumia. It's guerrilla podcasting. No matter where you turn, somebody representing the beautiful boys will be there right now. So that's the beauty of it.
What is it? What does he mean by we're going up against Cumia?
Brennan and Levy are on Cumia as we speak.
I know. I was listening to it. But what does that have to do with us?
I believe he did it like we're in some way competing with them.
But because they're still on.
Right.
That's what we should have done during that time.
Yes, we're definitely competing with Cumia.
When In Hot Water was, as soon as it was announced, In Hot Water is not on, we should have just done a YouTube stream.
Yeah,
or done what we're doing just now. Everybody else, tune in.
Jobs.
Yeah, real
jobs.
This
is the earliest I can do.
Oh, come on. Stop renting that laptop. You need to get a laptop. I'll send you a tablet.
Jerry, while we have you, what are you going to do about that neighbor?
I've got a nail gun.
Okay.
Yeah, well, put it in her gook head.
I think she's moved away for
Is she Asian? I've seen the video.
She's Chinese.
Something.
I don't know. She's one of these things.
So if you don't know Jerry's neighbor, if Jerry just talks, have you gotten a call yet for talking like a person? Whenever Jerry apparently talks in his apartment, he gets long voicemails and written letters that why don't you tell us, Jerry? It's your fucking neighbor.
Basically, I just talk. She called the police on me one night because I sneezed 5 times in a row watching a wrestling pay-per-view. I sneezed. I was drinking. I was just watching it with my headphones on. All of a sudden, at the door.
She's mad because you're having a good time.
Yeah. Like, I've got work in the morning, unlike you. I'm like, I work all the fucking time. Shut the fuck up. Oh, Stevie Lee.
Is that Jerry? Is it fucking Jerry Shepardini?
This is my fucking
Stevie, your mic is so loud.
I'll fix that.
Okay.
Is that better? Is that better?
Yeah, it's better.
It's Jerry Shepardini, my cousin Jerry from Scotland. It's a hockey day here in fucking America, Jerry.
See, now this is just racist right now, right? How would you feel if I came in and be like, oh yeah, I'm a real American?
I drink until I fight until I drink. Scotland, baby.
We're getting way off topic, but who gives a fuck? I got a question for you, Jerry. Why is it that all British, Irish, Scottish, whatever, no matter what they speak, they all sing in American English?
Good point.
Because, when you go on your computer, you can select English as a language, or you can speak, or you can choose American English.
Isn't that appropriation? Why don't you people sing in your own goddamn language? You don't want to speak proper English when you're not singing.
Well, I'm not
how do you get your rocks off putting on an American accent when you want to sell millions of records?
Jim, can I say something?
I'm going to sell millions of records. No problem.
Jim, have you ever heard, Jerry's actually, I guess, an educated Scot? Have you ever heard, a fucking real city Scottish guy talk English? It's fucking the most jarbled garbage you've ever heard in your life. So no wonder that they're trying to sound more Americanized. Otherwise...
when COVID hit, I talked to a lot of people online, and I know a lot of people don't understand my accent, which is why I'm putting on an accent, I'm trying to sound more, how would you say, presentable to people around the world, because nobody in America could understand.
Now, if you go now, do as an example. If you go to your local convenience store to get some alcohol that's going to fuel your calls in hot water, and let's say you're going to go get some booze and a pack of smokes and a sandwich. Say it in your normal dialect. What would you say to the man?
All right, mate. All right. Just give me a 20-pack of this, and can I get a liter of vodka? All right, cool. Cheers, mate. Have a lovely day.
Amazing.
That was
this is really amazing.
Yeah, did you understand what I said?
I mean, I don't speak Hungarian. I don't speak Hungarian.
I'm not hungry. I've got chicken right here. I'm hungry. You look like you need some food. You look like you're fucking anorexic, Stevie Lou.
I know. I'm on crack. I can't eat when I'm on crack, Jerry.
You said you were getting to know the different people around the world during COVID. Is that when you first met your next door neighbor?
Actually, the place I live in, it used to be rented out as a holiday home, like an Airbnb. So there'll be people here every now and then.
We say vacation.
Yeah,
vacation. Sorry,
thank you.
Holiday, whatever the fuck.
Holiday is like Christmas, you know.
So I'm just wearing my cookie boy.
We just had Juneteenth. That was a holiday. Juneteenth.
Yeah, we had
holiday.
Juneteenth, dude.
Vacation.
Yeah, we didn't have any shootings over here, but you had plenty of them. But yeah, this person's been living below me for the past 2 years, and whenever I talk, like, I'm not loud just now, am I?
No, you're talking normal. Listen, Jerry, you got to get rid of her. Like I said, I tweeted at you. Make up a horrible, horrible lie about her. Just say like she screams every night, or
call the local comedy club and get her canceled.
Get her taken away to an insane asylum. You got to get rid of her somehow. I personally would kill myself if I were in your situation. But I don't want you to do that.
I'm hoping she kills herself. Her curtains have been down all day. Her blinds have been down, and hopefully she's killed herself.
Yeah, or like a little.
I'll send you one of these. I'll send you one of these, but the black edition.
What is it? Ricin? Yeah. What's the poison?
Does that change your accent as well?
There's a couple ones.
Yes.
Did you guys see that Uncle Vinny's rescheduled Pat Dixon shows until August? So he didn't necessarily get canceled from that show. They just moved it a few weeks down because of the current events of the week.
Well, fuck Uncle Vinny's. They have Kevin Brennan banned, so they can go fuck themselves.
Yeah,
until they get Kevin Brennan back.
Fuck everybody at Cousin Vinny's. Somebody get the word to them that I said that.
Exactly. I don't want to fuck my cousin Vinny.
Stu, is your mic going to work this time?
Can you hear me?
Oh,
yeah.
How big
great.
is it?
Okay. For some reason, the camera's not coming through. I got it.
That's okay.
That's okay. We know what you look like.
Are you retarded?
Yes. That's what.
Now, Stu, it has been up to date, at least as up to date, much more up to date than I am. As in, I think you said you listened to Pat on somebody's podcast.
He did
he who may not be mentioned.
Yeah, he did a live stream on YouTube.
Yeah, don't rob us of that name.
Inform us, Stu. We're simple cavemen. I'm a simple caveman lawyer, and tell me what we missed.
You guys didn't miss anything. I don't know anything more than you do, but this is my viewpoint of this.
Love it.
Pat hit him basically because Geno threw down the gauntlet. Pat specifically said, "Don't put her on. Do not put her on. This will piss me off." And Geno said, "Okay, I'm going to do it anyway."
No, that's not true. Pat was texting Geno on
this is
Monday.
Good radio, folks. Here we go.
Listen, can I at least say something here?
We got an hour to say whatever.
I was at Compound Media on Monday. Okay, if you were watching In Hot Water, Geno was like, "Why the fuck is Stevie Lou in the green room? Come in here."
I did.
A little insight. Okay.
Call.
I work in Midtown Manhattan. I don't have an office to work out of. So a lot of times I will stop by at Compound Media around 1:30 to pop in, say hello, and get some work done. Okay. I use the shitter like Barry does. Okay. I happened to get sucked into the studio that day, watched the episode. There was a guest from Chicago sitting on the couch besides Pat's girlfriend in the studio. Okay. After the show, Geno goes, "Let's all go to Sullivan's." They head down in the first elevator. I was behind them by about 1 minute. I walk in the door at Sullivan's 30 seconds. 30 seconds after Pat walked out. I didn't see him walk out, but I missed him by a few seconds. As I walk in, that guest from Chicago runs to me and he goes, Pat just sneak attacked Geno and punched him in the face. And I was just like, what the fuck? It was a shock to me. And I look in the back where Anthony usually sits, and Anthony's like holding Geno's face, kind of like looking at him like he just got snuck attacked and punched, you know? So I was a first responder or whatever. I literally walked in the door 30 seconds after this shit happened, okay? I took it.
I can hear people now.
So like, I just want to make sure that's very clear that I was there the moments after it happened, okay? And then after that, right, Geno stuck around, and Geno shows me his phone, and he's showing me that Pat was texting him during In Hot Water, during the show, telling him not to have that chick on while she was already on the air with him. Okay, folks? I want to make sure that is completely clear, is that Pat was telling him not to have her on after she was on. Okay?
Well,
like,
I mean, listen, we can sit here and agree to disagree all day. I do, however, think it's a little bit gay how there's not one show on any of these core networks this week who isn't talking about it. It's just like got to be the number one news. Everybody has their own take. Let's just wait for Geno. We'll know then. You know?
I have more info. I have more info, but you know what? I will leave really most of that to Uncle Gene until he gets to step in front of a mic and.
What kind of info you got, man? You can't just tease it. You got to name names.
No, man, you don't need to name names. You know, like
you're
I
on
said,
the ski mask. You got to name.
I'm on ski mask, and we are going up against. We are going up against Anthony with fucking Kevin Brennan and Levy right now.
Yeah, we're getting way more views.
And Brennan,
guerrilla
Kevin
podcasting. That's why we're doing it. And
so, but yeah, like Pat definitely sneak attacked him. Every single witness that was in the bar immediately was like, the guy punched him out of nowhere. It was insane. It was shocking. People were kind of thrown off by it. You know what I mean? What else? Pat didn't knock him down. Apparently that thick-headed Ginzo took the shot full force.
Someone pulled him up by his headband. That's why.
Yeah, right. Yeah, his headband got stuck on a nail or something. You're right. But I just want to make sure that's also, because that's where the only time I really kind of got involved on this so far is when people were trying to be like, oh, Pat knocked him out. Pat did this, Pat did that. I'm like, no, let's just make sure it's clear. Pat didn't knock him out. He gave him his hardest shot, sneak attack, and Geno took it. There was some damage afterwards. And like, that's as far as I know, at least. Again, I was there and I spoke to Pat's ex-girlfriend for a while right after the fact, because she was mortified. Man, I actually felt
it was her birthday as well, wasn't it?
Did you fuck her?
It was,
yeah, like
that's inappropriate question, Ski Mask. I'm married. Thank you.
Did you?
Come on,
he's
man.
married to the show.
So what I'm saying is, right, she was as shocked about it as Geno was. I'll say that much. And then she said a few more things to me, which again I will keep confined to this, to myself for now.
Did she compare their pea size to you?
Why is your cock so small, Stevie?
Right.
Did she Did she confide on you the difference between Gene's piece and Pat Dixon's piece?
That's the thing. That would not have been something she would known, because as far as I know, Geno only had her on as a guest on the show. There was no
he was
relation.
also a guest at his apartment the night before, correct? This is what I'm hearing going through the lines.
Well, I mean, I don't know Geno's personal life, and I wouldn't even hazard a guess at it. So if that's the case, then that changes things a little bit more, I guess. But I never heard that, and who knows? I'm not fucking in the loop over there. It's 100%. I'll tell you this much: as soon as the punch happened, as soon as I was walked in and was told about the punch, okay, not as soon as the punch happened. 30 seconds after the punch happened, I see Anthony holding Geno's face, attending to him now it's like 2:07, or sorry, it's at 4:07, and I'm like, oh fuck, he's got a show to do. So I called Bobby. Right away.
Bobby!
And I was like, hey, Bobby boy, just so you know, some shit just went down at Sullivan's, and Anthony's gonna be late tonight. You guys should get down here. I was just told that Pat sucker punched Geno. So they all came running down like the fucking Three Stooges. It was E-Rock, Bobby, and then like Steve Conte came down too.
E-Rock ran down.
Wow.
I mean,
Yep,
what
that's
was the definition of run here, Jim? Okay, is there a scientific definition of running? Because
just having fun.
I love Eric. No, but like I felt concerned immediately about Geno. Let me say one last thing.
When Cumia was holding his head in his hands, did Cumia go for the free gum job?
Yes. Yeah, that's great. Yeah. No, let me say this. If you sneak attack somebody like that, if you sneak punch somebody, like, listen, Google death by sucker punch, all right? And you will see.
You don't have a producer. This is a very
15. I'm just saying, just put in death by fucking. Go ahead.
Hello? What's that?
All right. So,
hold on. We have a call.
On the phone to someone.
Wow, very disrespectful.
Who's that? Is that?
I'd said no caller ID. I don't even know how they have my number.
Apparently, there's a guy who's doing like he's doing crank yankers. He's making prank phone calls.
Everybody wants to get on the show. What are you
making funny voices? I'm gonna make funny voices and make crank calls. It's 2022.
I didn't have a deeply sore throat.
Now I want to hear Stu's retort in a second, but I will also say it's shitty for both of them because I think we're all men. I think I'm Jerry, right? You're a guy.
I'll show you.
Well,
I'm not gonna.
We'll do that later. But my point is, we've all fought a friend somewhere along the way, right? And whether it's right after or a week after, or I've done it months after, you have a beer and it's over. What's shitty for them, obviously, is they're in broadcasting, so freaks like us are talking about it. All their friends are talking about it. Whereas I think if they were normal dudes, a call a day or two later, this would be done. But it gets magnified because of, obviously it is part of it, though. You're in the public eye.
Has anybody brought up the fact that the fight is way more entertaining than the slap?
Than the Will Smith?
Yeah.
I want to know if anybody's brought up that it's Pat versus Geno's like the Philly cheesesteaks. That's where my mind goes to.
Yes.
Fuck this. I don't give a fuck. Stu, you've been patient. What do you got?
No, hold on. Let me cut off Stu again. Actually, now that I have a chance, I'm sorry.
It's all good. I know where my place is. I get it. My big thing here is I didn't claim to know that's the reason why. What I was trying to explain is when Pat was talking about it, his mental state was on air. Geno said, well, how would Pat like it if I had Felicia on? We'll do that for her birthday. And Pat was talking about that as what was going through his head during the thing. That's what I was trying to get to. I made no claim about knowing more inside information.
Yeah, rewind the tapes, folks. Rewind the tapes.
Hey, really quick, and also Pat has admitted on his live stream apparently that he had not seen that clip of Geno saying that until somebody, one of these anonymous weirdo shit-stirring internet people, sent him a personal message with the clip. That was the same thing that happened on Monday. One of the shit-stirring internet anonymous people took the time out of their day to message Pat Dixon going, oh my God, your ex-girlfriend's on the show right now. You better do something about it. And like that freak got Pat to go punch Geno and probably sat there and jerked off at home, freaking out about how much power he had over that situation, But I got to say, Pat was getting toyed by the fans by goading him into like falling that low. To do a sucker shot. The only thing
he was getting toyed by.
And he admitted he didn't watch the show on Monday. He wasn't watching it when Bobby was doing.
Watching it on,
He wasn't watching it on Monday, and he also says he doesn't watch In Hot Water. You know what I mean? Like none of us watch Crime Report. You know what I mean? Like these guys. If you're a fan of the show,
I can't watch it tonight. It's suspended.
Right. Yeah, I enjoy it here and there. I don't not watch it.
I watch it to fall asleep.
Now, wait a minute. Now, we're going to obviously come back to this. Teamster Tim joins us. We're going to change subjects for a minute here. I had my high school alumni lacrosse game this last Sunday.
Oh, that's what
Thank you, everyone. I was the oldest person on the field. Thank you, Jared. Thank you very much. Look at that. Claps from Scotland. There's been a lot of talk out there whether I'm an athlete or not, or whether it's all a show, Teamster Tim came up with his beautiful boy and his beautiful dog, had a beautiful Sunday, and witnessed firsthand. Timmy, what did you see Sunday morning on that hallowed ground?
Excellent.
And there you have
excellent.
it.
So back to Geno.
No, that's all that needed to be said. That's all I needed for myself, for my own ego. That's really all I needed to be said. But there was a lot of... Yeah, go ahead, Tim.
What you guys are talking about Pat Dixon and Geno?
Sure, weigh in. Put it on the weigh scale. Why are those truck weigh stations never open, by the way?
I don't know.
Truckers.
All right, anyway. I don't know what I'm doing.
I don't know, man. I think the punch was a little bit too much. He could have just rolled up the newspaper and batted him in his snoot, you know?
That's pretty good.
6 years in newspapers, that would be
Pretty
lovely.
clever.
That's a good point. That's a good point. He always has a newspaper.
No one said that yet.
That is a good. Yeah. I was going to call in saying, that was his. That's the start of Geno's biggest hits album. You know, he's got his first one, which is getting hit by Pat Dixon. The second one is the I'm not a lazy N-word. I love saying.
Save it for their show.
Yeah.
Save it for your
Don't
own
waste
show.
it on us.
Yeah. What you fucking do. But yeah, like, I don't think this should.
Jerry, would you want to leave your apartment and go fuck with your neighbor for us?
Yes.
Live
please
on the air?
Please go knock on your neighbor's
That'd be
door.
pretty great.
Not for your show. I've got another show that I do.
Yeah. You know.
Once you send me that mask, I might do that.
I gotta give
She's not
Jerry.
actually.
I got to give Jerry a lot of credit right now because I was on another Ski Mask episode with that agent. What was his name? Agent Stone. And like they had
that fucking.
He had babies crying in the background. I think I heard a gunshot go off in his apartment. It was like.
Oh, that's how they get them to go to sleep. Yeah.
Yeah, they were like talking about shoplifting in the background the whole time.
Yeah, they don't use they don't sing lullabies. It's just the beeping of a fire alarm that needs a battery.
Exactly. That's how they put the baby to sleep.
What's up, Ski Mask?
What's going on, man? How are you? Can't talk a lot today. I'm a little under the weather.
Yeah, Ski Mask might die, so a lot of people might be happy. Other people might not.
Right.
He's gonna get that poster in the background.
But he's pushing through like a professional broadcaster, doing a show.
His nose does look a little bit bigger. He looks like he's a little bit sick.
Yes, I am.
Timmy, what else? You don't give a fuck about any of this nonsense, do you?
No,
By
not
the way,
really.
How about
it's
all
hilarious.
the? Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
When Kevin said yesterday, is Pat going to cover the assault at Sullivan's on the New York Crime Report?
Yeah.
I almost lost it, man.
That was good. That was good.
Really good.
Yeah.
stuff.
Meanwhile, Kevin put out MLC's Monday and Tuesday. A true king, a true content king. He got assaulted by a bed frame, and he did a show later that day.
Oh yeah.
He's got that big gaping wound in his leg.
Walking
He's
off.
still doing shows. Whereas, Geno.
Yeah, that's not going well, by the way. I hope he got real attention because that looked infected, and then at his age, it makes me a bit concerned.
Look, there's nothing wrong with losing teeth, all right?
I think he's talking about Kevin's leg, right?
Yes, that's okay, Jerry. What time is it there, Jerry? You into the vodka yet?
I've been in vodka all day. It's nearly 11 p.m. Yeah.
Oh, you're deep into it.
Of course. I'm off for the next 6 days. I'm going to be fucking rambling on Twitter.
Off from what?
Work.
Yeah, you don't do anything. You just get
I
yelled
do
at by your
work.
neighbor.
Did you punch a coworker too?
I have before. I punched a coworker when I worked in Alaska.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
How cold was he?
He was way taller than me. But
That's why you wear the ski mask.
He
I
was
get this
standing
shit.
in a bunch of fish guts, and he kept trying to boss me around. And we're like 15 hours in, and finally I was like, "Yeah, you're not my fucking boss." I took a swing at him because I knew he couldn't get me because he'd be slipping around running all over the place.
It's basically the bagel boss situation.
Yeah.
Oh my God, my father, my boss. Is he dead? Is that confirmed that he's dead?
I think so.
I would love to have him on if he's not.
Good luck getting him.
I don't know. Nobody listens to me anyway.
Bagel boss. I heard it. Didn't he have a stroke or something, or a heart attack?
He probably had one inside
That was the last time I heard about him.
Couldn't have been a big one.
I heard. No, I know what happened. He had one of Pat Dixon's ex-girlfriends on his show, and then fucking.
Oh yeah, he just got punched in the face. And
by the way, I did. I met her a bunch of times. You know, when we started doing the secret shows, Pat would always come with her, and she was mad cool, very
nice girl.
Cool.
Yeah,
hung out with her a bunch. Actually, I didn't even think of it till she was on the show Monday. But like, oh shit, I know her. We hung out a while. So yeah, she's a good egg. So I hope she's not all. Hope she comes out clean of this.
Yeah,
but,
she was concerned. She was concerned about that. She thought that she was going to get thrown under the bus over this, and I tried to reassure her that okay, yeah, maybe some of the fringe freak fans might go after her, but like anybody with the fucking brain on their shoulders isn't gonna like say that she had any fucking real.
Did you
reassure her? Show? Yes.
Actually, I can say this. I walked her to the subway from Sullivan's because she was concerned.
Did you fuck her?
What the fuck is wrong with you guys? This is like
this is the show.
Fucking 12-year-olds. I know.
That's right. Go ahead.
Go watch Compound if you want a real show. This is not nonsense. This is just a notch above whatever dumb show Jerry does with those people.
Right.
Hey, that's rude. But I will not acknowledge that. Just tune into Crime Reporting.
Faggots!
I can't say what I want to say on here, okay?
Yeah.
Thanks for having me once again.
Take it out and
always.
No,
I won't.
Plus, he's fucking name.
You don't do
I
any
can't
kind
find
of
the
production, actually.
Chris Morgan. Right.
Timmy, there's a lot of. What do you think of the? What shall we say? What did you think of the diversity on the field at the lacrosse game?
Mostly white. There was one black kid, and he was actually the hero of the game, right?
What do you mean one black kid?
Well, that's all I really seen because I was mostly paying attention to you.
Ooh.
So.
Oh yeah, keep talking.
What happened was I kind of learned the game pretty quick. So Stanton plays defense.
Correct.
And so he hangs back. He doesn't shoot. So there was 15 or 10 seconds left in the game, and they were down by 1, and the ref counts down, right, Jim?
Correct. You got it.
Yeah, 10, 9, 8. So he got to 1, and somebody flung the ball to this black kid, and he put it right in the net with 1 second left.
Who else's hands would you want a ball in crunch time than a black person's? Tail as old as time. I don't want the ball. You know who we got to get it to.
Yep.
Well, Timmy was looking into the sun. There was many black people on the field. By the way, there was not one person.
I don't see race.
That's true. You don't see race.
Unless it's really fast.
Oh, Jesus.
Fuck off.
Wow, this might be
Nutshots. Just
I'm not allowed. I'm trying to
real man
educate people. And,
I played lacrosse. I was a midfielder. That's true.
You got long legs.
Well, no. See, this is the opposite. I should have been a defender, a long stick, and Jim should have been an attack or a midi with those short, stubby legs. With that horsepower in them.
I didn't even know what lacrosse was until I moved here.
Yeah, it's I didn't know what it was either, but it's not hard to learn. The game itself, it's hockey, but the defenders don't cross the midfield, right, Jim?
You can. You just have to have one person stay back. It has to have the same. You have to have the. I'm not gonna get
midi back. Midi back. We used to call out.
There you go.
Yeah.
You guys ever played dodgeball?
No, I play defense. I get to hit people with a titanium shaft as hard as I want. Why? How could I not do that? My first year I was attack. My second year I was midi, and then I played defense, and that was it.
You were going easy on them too because they were high school kids, right?
Well, no, that was actually alumni versus alumni.
Okay.
Those are all graduates. I was the oldest person there, but you know.
How'd you know? Did you check IDs?
Yeah, did you get the
Oh,
invite?
yeah.
At least
the
you
bar.
got
I went to the bar with them after. Those young boys. Ooh, supple bodies.
Oh, yeah?
They showed me their bruises. Ooh.
See, when we played dodgeball at school,
Where was my invite?
it would just be in the gymnasium or whatever, and they'd have all the climbing stuff at the side for some reason.
It's nice to hear you actually have schools there.
Yeah.
Right.
We do,
Right.
yeah. They just don't know how to talk English or speech.
They don't know how
teach
to do
English.
dentistry.
There we go. See, I can't even say it
Yeah.
properly.
The numbers only go up to 5.
Yeah, I can only count to 5 or 4. It's a good song. I can only count to 4. Ooh.
What was
Jesus
the point of your
fucking
story?
Yeah, well, dodgeball. You know, you've seen the movie Dodge. You're talking about dodgeball. Sorry, I interrupted all you. But we had all these climbing frames, you know, up the side of the gymnasium.
Right.
So people would be climbing up and dodgeballing motherfuckers. Oh man, that was.
So you were hitting people off of the walls with dodgeball?
Yeah, it was like
That's not how we
parkour,
play
but with dodgeball.
Jesus.
Yeah. Until we had to do Scottish country dancing, where you'd have to touch hands with girls in your school, and that was just
Ugh,
gay because
girls.
you get cooties. Yeah. Ooh.
You're going to the
Gross.
benches, dude.
Speaking of girls,
Did you fuck her?
no.
Sorry,
Guys,
I had to do it. I had
guys.
to- you set me
Yes,
up.
I did.
That's too far. That's too far.
Tinder's really worthless, huh?
Unless you pay money.
Is that true?
Yeah,
is that what
it is true. If you get the gold package, it's kind of worth it. But it's
Why
like
is that?
$15 a
That's-
month.
I mean, that's
Because
obviously
you just
very
get the
gay and
ugly,
everything.
ugly cunts if you don't pay.
Here's what you got to do, Stance. I've talked about this before. All right,
I always get the small pack.
you gotta do something that other guys aren't doing. You can't put fish in your photos. You can't have
yeah.
photos of you just all by
I
yourself.
put a nice gay picture of me sweaty at the gym.
That's kind of gay if you're taking the picture
It's
yourself.
very gay, and nobody likes me, so I'm.
Here's
just
what
gonna
I
kill
did. Here's
myself.
how I had the most success on Tinder. I took
Did
a
you take
picture.
your mask off?
Yes. I took a picture of me doing random things around the house
Oh,
in
you
the same
told me
outfit.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Told
I
me
had a
this
picture.
too.
I had a
I
picture of
got
me
this
doing the
speech
dishes.
too.
I had a picture of me reading a book in bed. A picture of me doing some work on a computer, vacuuming the carpet, and cleaning the toilet bowl. And dude, it blew up.
Wow.
Also, I put my good mugshot on there one time because bitches love bad boys. That shit works.
Wow, I gotta.
You
go
think it's gonna
find
make you look
mine.
foolish, but it's not. It works.
Well, I think I just hate women anyway, so I don't really.
Yeah,
know. I don't know. I had a
gay
couple.
boys for
What am I gonna do?
life.
Talk to them?
You
And then
gotta
I
get on
And then
the-
I match with them, and it's like, what am I gonna talk? I gotta talk to you now. What am I?
You
even
got to get
doing?
on the Hinge app, dude. There's nothing but whores on Tinder.
Wow.
The Hinge
I
app
figure that's a
girls
good
are
place to
actually
start.
looking. Nah, I mean maybe for you.
I'm not trying to date anyone.
Oh, well, you don't date these chicks. You just get them all nice and prettied up, and then you bend them
You
over.
gotta go on a date. I guess that's the thing. I want to, but I don't. I gotta. God, can't I just have a whore who doesn't ask
It's
questions?
fun.
I gotta
Go-
go to
go buy 'em.
dinner.
Go to
Yeah,
skip-
shut the fuck
God,
up, bitch. Get in the kitchen.
Oh, God,
Go to
I just-
skipthegames.com. You can fucking get whatever
Just-
you want.
You're fucking
No,
ripped
I've
off.
never paid for sex either. No, I just the thought of dealing with women gives me anxiety. So maybe I should just. Maybe I'm not ready yet.
Maybe you should just go
I
for
just
it.
want to hog. I went to my local haunt last Sunday. I just want
Lot
to
of
hog.
hoggage?
I want just a nice piglet to walk in there that I can munch on
Yeah.
and not talk to again.
You know, you're never going to talk to him in the first place. Every time you're around chicks, you're like, oh, like when we were in Atlantic City, you and Victor both bet each other like $20 that you were going to talk to women that night, and neither of you talked. So you had to. It was a draw bet.
So gay. Where is Victor? We're supposed to be our boots on the ground, but
Yeah. Well,
he's in the
fuck.
middle of work calls and other calls. Not to blow up his spot, but whatever.
What does he
Everybody
do?
looks
What does Victor do?
Oh, we can't talk about that. It's somewhere between a real job and a fake job. I know that. But I will say this. I can divulge. He was at the Planet Fitness across from Compound Media a mere less than an hour ago and did not have anything to report.
Okay.
Would I fuck? Actually, yes. One of the girls. I'll show you a picture of one of the girls I matched with.
Yeah,
It was
let
a
me see
black
this hog.
girl.
Man, she's got a
I don't
lovely
believe
dick.
she's real. These girls, some of these girls can't be real, right? They're
Let's
just
see this
like to
water
get you
buffalo.
in. Look at her. This is beautiful. Look at her. She can't be. So this girl can't be real, right?
I don't know.
No, she can't be. She can't be because we can't see her.
Too hot.
She can be real,
No,
but
no,
it's
too
not
attractive.
the
No,
image.
what do you mean too attractive? Show me the other
attractive to like me. No.
Does she have pictures?
Maybe
of her
she was just drunk. Okay,
Read,
just
read,
like
all you have to do, you have to get good at reading the bios. There you go. Yeah,
I
she's
never
real.
read a bio. I don't have
That's
a bio.
how you know. You know right off the tip of your tongue. if
No,
you're real
it's
or
all
not.
looks. I'm not. I'm a naturalist. I don't give a fuck what your job is or where you're from.
No, I don't care about that. But you can
I
start
was-
off immediately if they put their ats and all that shit. They're like, oh, she's just looking for attention. You swipe that shit left. If they're actually being genuine about themselves, and you know that they're real. They're not just trying to. As soon as you follow them on Instagram, they're gonna drop a Snapchat on you.
I got followed by someone yesterday on Twitter, one of these bot accounts, and it had in the description for their name 17 years old. And I'm like,
Nice.
what the fuck? Why are you
I
doing
had
this?
that happen
Like,
with a 15.
I'm not-
I blocked them.
I didn't even want to talk to these people. You know?
I did with a
Like,
14, and I met up with him.
Hey.
Oh yeah, how big was it? 14 inch.
Showed him how to play lacrosse.
I'll tell you, all right. I've been
Lick across my dick.
I've been
Oh,
off.
and now here we go. Go ahead.
No, I was saying I've been off the market for a while now, happily married. But
Since
when
last week, huh?
when I-
Hey.
you guys are gonna get me in trouble.
Oh,
When
she
I
listens to the
was
show, I'm
so
flattered.
when I was on there, I used to have like on my profile picture of me with a mic in my hand on stage, thinking
never
that would be a
works.
good shot,
It never works.
right? And I was like, "What the fuck? I'm not getting any hits at all." So then someone had advised me to take that off. So I removed all mentions of me doing comedy at all. And like the next day, all of a sudden, I had all these matches. Like
Yeah,
there was an
like,
immediate.
You got to do
There was an
whatever.
immediate correlation. I was
Yeah.
blown away.
Well, that's
Because it makes you
interesting.
look like an attention seeker. And
But then, no,
bitches
but then
don't like
it
that.
does. But then I'd be on a date, and then I'd have to go to do a show,
That's
and then I'd be like,
different.
I
That's
gotta get
different.
out of here in a little bit. They're like, oh, what are you doing tonight? And I'd have to like make up some lie that I
Now,
wasn't going
we
to do
may
comedy,
have
and then I was like, this is
No,
this
you
is
don't.
so
You don't
silly.
lie after the
I-
fact. After you're on a date, but
May
to try
have
to
something
pick up
here.
the date.
May have something here because I don't have many pictures of myself. Aside, I
Come over. I'll give you a photo shoot.
well, here we go. But one of the ones that is on there, one of the few pictures I have is from
TJ loved that one.
is from the roast of Geno, which is one of the few pictures I have of myself.
You
So
could be shooting
maybe-
yourself in the foot. Jim, I would take it
I
down.
don't
Maybe
know.
they
I don't know. That's a
Geno
little
too.
bit-
Maybe
that's a
they
little
know
bit
Geno.
different,
Maybe that's
though.
why they don't
Replace that one with another one of you on a boat, and I think that you'd be seeing some different
Yeah,
results.
bitches,
But
dude. Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Me and my brother used to go down to the marina when we lived in Texas and take up pictures in front of big boats just to get bitches.
the other thing you got to do too, and again, this is completely from my old playbook because I'm an older guy now too. But when I was still
Oh,
going
you're-
around, we
Sure,
went
sure,
over this
walking
fucking
stick.
last time. All right, I'm turning 40 this year. Fucking much
Oh,
younger.
40.
So-
One's doing well.
Send your
Yeah.
medal, mate.
But
Congratulations.
you were supposed to. I learned this from Jim. Thank you. I learned this from Jim Norton. He said you were supposed to lie and cheat your age down a few
He
years.
sucks cock.
because-
What are you gonna learn from him?
Yeah.
He sucks dick. He sucks cock.
All right,
End of
you-
story.
You got a
End
good
of story.
point.
Don't
Okay.
even
All
go
right.
into it.
Story's over. Story's over, TJ. All right,
Too
fine.
gay. Too gay for Timmy. We can't
Blah,
talk
blah,
about
blah,
that. with
blah,
Timmy. We
he
can't talk
sucks
about Jim
dick.
Norton when Teamster Tim is here.
Yes.
Come on.
Now,
gay.
Stevie. So whenever you
I
look,
can't take you serious if you suck cock. I'm sorry.
All right,
Were you,
yeah.
were you with?
Oh
were
no,
you
he
Ji-
just liked the tip. He just
Were you
liked
with Jim Norton whenever you learned that,
He
or did you
lacrossed
learn it
it.
like on a show?
That was something he would say on the radio.
Oh, okay. I was
I've-
just
I've-
curious.
I
I was
was
just
able-
curious if you sucked
when his
it.
mouth wasn't filled with cock.
I met Jim Norton once briefly backstage at Governor's.
Did you suck it?
Not in front of everybody. So no.
All right.
All right,
Timmy,
yeah, there you go. Dropping names.
Jim Norton or Bobby Kelly?
What is this, Frankie McDonald game?
As far as what?
What's the weather like where you are?
They both suck now.
Timmy, what shoes
Nor-
are you wearing today? One of the
Oh, nice.
one of these assholes wants to know.
Those are beautiful.
What does it
These
smell
are-
like?
Pumas.
Puma.
Yeah, those are nice.
Puma.
Wow.
I
like
like those
those.
better than your other ones.
Okay.
Jim, I got one for you.
Hey, Jim.
All right.
Sure.
in New York City on Monday. Yeah, the same day of the punch. Before the punch, I was walking in Midtown, and I walked past the one and only Roger Waters. Do you know who Roger Waters is, right?
Yeah,
of course.
Yes.
Yeah, from Pink Floyd.
Pink Floyd.
Yeah, you met him on the
fucking,
streets. You met him on the streets in New York. I seen your fucking tweet.
It was one of the greatest moments of my life. Pink Floyd was one of the biggest influence. Like my first
Pink Floyd, they're a band.
Yeah,
Jesus,
overrated.
Jim.
Very overrated.
No, but yeah,
David Gilmour was a better singer. David Gilmour was better.
Like, I hate to sound like a stalker, but I knew that he lived on 60th between.
So you went back.
Oh yeah, I know that.
60th between Lex and 3rd. He's got a beautiful townhouse that's like, worth all this money. It was in the newspaper. Yeah, there's Raj. Old Raj.
He looks like a faggot.
I wasn't on his street. I was walking like a couple
Lex
streets
and
away.
Steel?
And yeah. Oh Jesus!
Oh fuck! He just exploded. He's been on a terrorist attack. Call the police.
This is the show, folks.
He's gonna die.
And I'm not allowed to smoke before the show.
Did Pat Dixon? Did
You're
Pat
allowed to
Dixon
smoke
just
as much as you
sucker
want
punch?
I'm kidding.
Yeah, it looked like Pat Dixon sucker punched Team Swim out of nowhere.
Sorry, when he said Lexington Steel.
Timmy is our core audience.
Timmy's high as shit right now. I think that's got to be.
No,
So fired up.
I'm at work, you fucking nitwit.
All right. Yeah.
Real job.
I am a nitwit.
Real job.
Oh, that's right. He's in a truck. What am I talking about? Fuck.
He's got to take out 8 hours sleep.
Not
Stevie,
even like
are
3
you
hours.
around? I'll be down there this Monday, Stevie, doing the wet spot and probably the dump.
I believe, and I don't think
won't because I'm banned from fucking Compound from that fat fucking slob era.
You and Pat Dixon both.
Fuck you,
Banned.
I listen. I have nothing but love and respect for Eric because I see him over at the studio all the time. So, no.
Because you got to lift him up the fucking.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
Oh, fat fucking piggy boy that.
But yeah, Jim. I mean, I think that's going to be the return of our Eugene to Compound on Monday. So I feel like if I have some free time in the afternoon Monday, it would be a good idea to stop by and just show some support for my boy. That's like honestly, bro. Like at the end of the day, I'm not trying to say that I'm definitely taking sides, but I kind of am because Geno, I feel is like a friend of mine. I've known Geno now for fucking as long as I was over at Compound. I met him fucking day one when I was producing for Eastside Dave. I've hung out with him now fucking countless times. I have been
picking sides.
Been going over to Sullivan's.
Hey, Stevie, can I stop you, Steve? I can't take you seriously. You ripped the fucking studio apart on Dave's show like a fucking madman.
Okay.
You're going to comment on violence?
Okay. Well, okay. Let me say one thing about that, T, because that's a fair point.
That's true.
No.
That is true.
That's a fair point. I do. Maybe you could say that I do kind of sound duplicitous and going against my own thing. But here's the thing: if you watch that clip of Eastside Dave when I did try to attack him, I was walking out of the studio. I had said I'm done, and I was walking. And just before I left, Dave said, "I'm going to have some people beat you up." He threatened to have me beat up right there on the air. And when that happened, that crosses the line of the rules of engagement. And I had full right to go and slug him. And I didn't. Okay. When someone invites your ex-girlfriend on your show, that does not cross the rules of engagement to violence. Okay. Threatening to have someone beat up is crossing the line. Having your ex-girlfriend from December on the show is not crossing the line to allow for violence, in my mind, at least. At
now
least
not going to be opening up for Dixon.
Punch,
you're not going to be opening up for Dixon and Uncle Vinny's
in August.
You ruined it.
She's been
another
on
place I'm banned
from plenty of times. I've been whenever I want to fall asleep.
So T, I'm sorry. Is that T? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was about to ask the same thing.
TJ, do you see what I'm saying? Does that make sense at all or no?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, it's all nonsense, man. It's just nonsense.
Sorry, Jerry. I didn't mean to chop you off. I wanted to make sure TJ heard me.
I'm going to chop him off again because TJ ripped something in there. You're banned from Uncle Vinny's?
Yeah, I'm banned.
What'd you do?
I don't want to talk about it.
You get banned with Kevin, or is this separate incident?
No, it's separate incident.
Oh, sorry. Can I say also, after I did break the desk, Pat Dixon was text messaging me like, how fucking dare you do this to Compound Media? You disrespect a place that gave you a fucking place to perform. He fucking was personally texting me after that fucking happened. So I want to also bring that up because you know what? Pat and I aren't really buddies. You know, Pat is honestly, I want to say something. I can't think of one person that calls Pat Dixon their friend in New York City. You know what I mean? Like he's got like fans,
right here,
but like
friend of Pat Dixon.
Okay, all right. There's one.
Right here.
There's one. Teamster Tim is a friend of Pat Dixon's, but like
now he's gonna drive his truck.
Pat doesn't have. Pat doesn't
give your fucking ass.
Like I get booked as much as Pat in New York City, and he's been around twice as long as I have. You know, and Pat's burned a lot of bridges in his day between ex-girlfriends and just in the industry relationships, man. Like that guy has been a gruff motherfucker. And I mean, I think this is kind of a way that you could see that in reality. You know what I mean? That this is how this guy wants to try to settle his differences. That I'm sure this isn't the first time he's done some sketchy, slimy kind of shit, like a sneak attack. You know what I mean? He seems like he's a real like all nails and bites, whatever the fuck they call it. He like fights unfair. He seems like he doesn't fight fair. I could see that now from
bites
this week.
Nails.
You know? Thank you. He bites his nails, Jim. That's what I was trying to say.
Got it.
Oh man, I'm sorry. I'm retarded, guys. I'm fucking retarded.
We're retarded.
Oh, you're just white.
Before we forget to talk about it, of course, we all have to get into the recent chattel situation.
Okay, listen. Wait. Before you get into that, I gotta go.
What do you mean?
I'm just seeing him driving off a cliff right now.
What do you want to plug, Timmy?
Okay. On
Besides
Patreon,
my ass.
on Patreon, Hercules Horowitz, new show out. I wouldn't call it a podcast. It's got a little bit of everything. There's some music in it. There's art, comedy, little sketches. Gladwell 8.
Oh, speaking of Gladwell, he's got a comment here. It says, "Does Tim have a load in his truck or aliens in his shorts?
Yes,
the kid
loaded.
can't sit still."
I'm loaded. Yeah, so it's on Patreon. It's called Hercules Horowitz.
Horowitz.
Yeah, it's just quick little clips and pictures and stuff like that, but really cool stuff. I dig it, man. So
awesome.
Check it out.
I like it.
Yeah.
It's something
I gotta give a shout.
Awesome.
Shout out to Gladwell Ape. He was harassing me all like 3 weeks ago when the Lightning beat the Rangers. I just got to give him a heads up. I don't watch hockey. I'm not like a hockey fan, but I guess he thought because I'm from New York, apparently the Lightning beating the Rangers was he was getting me good. So I got to give him a shout out. Congratulations to the Lightning for beating Bobo's Rangers.
Did they win the cup?
I don't give a fuck about hockey. I don't know.
I hope Gladwell 8 goes back a bit. We'll listen later to hear about my glory days, about my high school alumni lacrosse game. Because he's one of my favorites. Oh, he loves hearing about all the things that I've done. I can't wait to anytime. I can't wait to tag him in pictures. He just loves hearing about everything I've accomplished.
Let's get him on the show.
Oh, we'll get him on. We'll get him on.
I spoke to him Sunday night about it after I seen you.
Were you playing Glory Days by Bruce Springsteen in the background while you were talking?
Where did you see him? Did you see him at the rest stop?
He's the king of Jersey.
Dude, these jokes are so fucking old, it's not even funny, man.
Oh.
I'm not saying
155 episodes old. That's how old. Vince Lombardi rest area. Let's get into it.
Vince Lombardi.
Yeah, let's talk about the Vince Lombardi rest area.
Yeah.
Tell me about that joke.
Timmy, any traffic piss you off?
Yeah.
I got paid $70 an hour to sit in traffic.
He's got to go put fresh dirt over Jimmy Hoffa's body.
Real quick,
I'm jealous of you.
Tell us your latest 2 traffic stories, and we'll let you get out of here.
Go ahead, quick.
I don't really have any.
Something piss you off?
So here we go with this fucking bag fucking merch.
No, this isn't the merch.
This is the traffic
song.
Please.
This is where we talk traffic.
Fellows.
Nobody knows it better than you.
What'd you see? Did you see anybody picking their nose? Give us something. Get some kind of traffic update.
Some guy with long hair talking on a podcast?
Yeah, I don't care about traffic. Doesn't bother me.
That is true. I've never heard him bitch once in the car.
It's not a very hot take.
Yeah.
All right, listen, I gotta go, but listen, I wanna leave you. I wanna leave you with the story because this morning I
Play
put
the
on
music,
Twitter.
Mike.
No, don't play the fucking music. This morning on Twitter, I put up a tweet to Flat Cat if she wanted to hear a filthy story about Christmas of 1984. But I couldn't get it into a text, and I was, half asleep anyway. So let me tell the story real quick. It was 1984. I was driving home from work, and I decided to stop in a local bar to have a beer. There were these two dirtbags that worked next door at the tire shop, and they were all fucked.
I didn't do that. I didn't do it.
All right, come on. Let me finish the story.
All right,
so
it's only funny to me, and I don't give a fuck.
These two guys are sitting at the bar, and one of them had a kid. It was Christmas Eve, and he asked me to drive him to Toys R Us. So I said, all right. I drive him down to Toys R Us, and it's down by the Lincoln Tunnel, and there's tons of hookers down there. Yeah. So I go in this. I go in this store with the other guy. We get the bike. We go out to the car. The dude's getting a blowjob in the back seat, right? So it was like 5 degrees out. So I said, fuck it, I'm going to get in the car. So I'm sitting in the car. I'm looking out the window, and I hear the guy goes, come on, baby. Use your lips, not your teeth, honey.
Oh.
So then he shoots his fucking load, and he gets it on the handlebars of the bike. and the guy whose daughter's bike it was, he says, you fucking animal, what are you doing, man? And he goes, don't worry about it, man. If she's anything like her mother, she's going to love it. All right.
I feel like that's the second crime I've been privy to this week now.
If she's a pig like her mother, she'll get used to it.
There you go.
Fuck
you.
We'll
play out.
Play out. Traffic man.
There he is. Teamster Tim at OxyCoco, I think, on Twitter.
Yes, at OxyCoco on Twitter. You've seen him. Yeah, especially around 3 or 4 in the morning.
I don't care. I'll laugh at this stupid fucking song all fucking day. I don't care.
Wait, play that again?
Oh my god. You playing bits of it while he's trying to talk is great.
I was doing it every time he said anything about a car or like the highway. That's what I was saying. Every time he would say car, I do.
I look like a god now. Look at this.
Yes.
Yeah.
You look like God.
He is a lovely guy though. He popped up on one of our. Oh fuck you! Try to plug your merch.
No, you can talk over it. Talk over
the merch. Speaking of merch, Vinny Cash's wife ruined his flip flops. By the way. Boo.
How?
That's the worst t-shirt in the world. You just buy a white t-shirt and just draw it on with a shirt. Look, you guys need to get some fucking artists for you. I could do this. you need someone to crop this shit. Big piece. Now that's a good one. All right, that's a good one. The other
buy
ones
these,
absolutely
post a picture of
do
yourself
our merch
wearing
for
them.
us, Jerry. Keep going.
Yeah. Do our merch.
Yeah, look at this. You're gonna act like a cunt. I'm gonna fuck you like a cunt.
That's for Jerry's roommate there, or his neighbor. That one is definitely.
I'm waiting on a text message after. Oh, look, here's a screenshot. Yeah, fucking. Why are you doing this screenshot? Oh, how old were you when you first sucked a dick? Be honest. It took almost a week, and this was your comeback.
That's good. That's good.
I would love a SMC fucking tank top. I would love it. Yeah, that looks wonderful. Yeah.
Shout out to Cabana King.
I wouldn't really wear that picture on a t-shirt.
What are your thoughts about these ankles, Jerry?
It's a strong foot. That's a triple E, folks. That's an
all-American.
That's what a foot of an all-American looks like. None of you fat fucks would know what that looks like.
Is that one of your feet? I do like the pattern on your shoes.
You can get the
Thank
classic...
you. They're Sperry's. They're boat shoes.
You can get my background, folks, as I'll be switching backgrounds in the next new studio.
Oh, I can't wait.
Get your two pillows.
Coming.
Give me your neighbor's address, and I'll order these pillows.
No. Look, I already told you some great merchandise stuff that you should do. I think I DM'd it to Ski Mask. You need to get fake business cards with a discount code to your show.
Discount
just
code?
Like Chad
we can't even let people buy our merchandise.
Those are the Rob Saul specials right there.
No, a Chad Zimmick is basically like you've stolen their credit cards, but you give them a 20% discount. if you give him up.
You know what? I got to give a shout out to Rob Saul. He was the one who got the first Pat Dixon appearance after the incident. That was his.
We got
Ski Mask. What do you think about Stevie Lou giving Rob Saul a shout out on your show?
I got to give him on that one.
I
I'm
said
sorry.
Earlier in the show, that name is not to be mentioned on here until I meet Rob Saul in person.
Okay.
And he arm wrestles me or he apologizes in person.
You guys got to bleep it.
Nerd.
Bleep it out then. Just go back and bleep it out.
See, at least you know how to figure out instead of punching someone in the face.
Yeah,
We'll have Julio take it out.
He's
He's
a baby. He's a baby. He can't take a joke. He gets mad. Oh, and then he comes back with paragraphs like somebody else I know. And
hey, sorry, Ski Mask. I'm quitting the show. I'm never going to appear again.
It's okay.
No, I'll be right back. And
we're at an hour anyway.
Out
Let's put our plugs in. We'll get out of here.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying that because that's what Rob Soul does. He quits every show.
Oh, yeah. I get it now.
Fucking hell. You don't get British humor, do you? Or
Fuck Rob Saul. Jerry, what do you got?
Yeah, he's a fucking asshole. Tuesday night Shepdown. It's when it's 7 p.m. Eastern on the FTTZ channel. Yeah, play that song again.
Yeah, play the plug music. It's like
my Instagram is Frankie McDonald. My Twitter is Frankie McDonald. My LinkedIn is Frankie MD. No, that FGTZ. We all love you guys. I know we had fights and everything, but I'm not the one starting shit. I love both of yous, including that guy with the stupid ski mask. You look like something out of Star Wars right now.
Thanks, Dad.
I love John Morrison. Sorry, Jim Stanso. And Stevie Lou. Fucking love that bitch.
This is good for fucking plugs, too. Right,
nice
let's
job,
wrap
Jerry.
this
Very
shit
professional.
Up.
Happy
yes,
to have you,
very
Jerry.
good.
Maybe I'll get invited on your show sometime. Maybe.
Yes, yeah, maybe.
You can come on.
I know I'm banned. I'm banned from your show.
Ski Mask is banned from the
I'm banned.
FGTZ network?
No. It just depends who we send the links out to.
All right, Stevie Lou, what are your plugs?
Oh, yeah, a day to on the beach. No. Hey, you know what? Actually, can we cut the music for just 1 second? I'm sorry. Can I?
Last guy. All right.
Hold on. We got a caller. We got a caller. Let's just say.
Guy is gonna fucking.
Well.
He's gonna flat tire our show with his unfunny prank phone call shit.
How did he get hung up on? I didn't hang up on him.
I didn't
Call back in, caller.
Anyway, for my plugs today. No, cut the shit for a second, please, man. Okay, please. This is serious. Okay. For my plug this week. All right. I just want all the people out there in Ski Mask Collective world to just all of us together. Can we pray for peace? Can we just pray for unified peace? No more attacking on Twitter. You guys say mean things, and it needs to stop. And I think that we can all. All right, I'll be at a Brooklyn Comedy Club July 10th, 6 p.m.
I'll be there. Everyone should be there.
I'll have a ticket link up any day. I've been slacking on that.
I'll be there.
Doing too much shit. Yeah, there's a comedian from Connecticut who's going to be having his Brooklyn Comedy Club debut. I'm going to keep it a secret for now, but there's a certain guy that we all know and love that's going to be down
really
there.
Cool.
Well.
He's really awesome.
I can say I have Stacy Pressman will be there as well too. I gave Stacy a spot, and so we're working on the finalizing the lineup.
She's hot. She keeps getting hotter.
Stacy's definitely in, so please enjoy yourselves and come down for that.
All right. Oh, I'm gonna try to have relations with her. I don't care.
She's got nice feet, apparently.
Watch. Well, I think everybody's gonna be watching Compound Media Monday anyway. But keep an eye out for your old pal if I don't get thrown out before the wet spot and also possibly the dump. And thanks for listening or watching or however you consume this. And thanks to Jerry Shepardini. And thanks to Stu Cluster. And fuck the caller, Victor Marca, for choosing his job over this.
Oh, is that wow?
Yeah,
wow.
What do you have, a job? You got to be on a call instead of this podcast?
Ooh,
we hired him to go to the city, be boots on the ground.
Right.
I guess I got to go do it my fucking self.
Jesus.
Asshole. What do you got, Ski?
Dude.
Anything?
Might be a little bit over a week till the next show. Stay tuned.
I'm going to record a Stancil Culture this
recording.
weekend for the page. So get on the page.
Hey, Ski Mask, if you need help moving, I'm not available at all.
I know. I wasn't going to think about asking you anyway.
I do have a big.
I want to make sure there's no doubt in your mind, though. Make sure.
I'll be just fine on my own. I'm a real man.
I've got a big.
That's right. That's right. You're a real man who handles his beefs like a real man, and you're not a sucker puncher. I don't get that vibe off of you, Ski. So, look at this. Holy shit. Are you kidding me?
Everybody tuned in to see.
Oh, I've never seen this guy.
He's been sleeping here the whole time. He's a good boy.
Wow.
Right, Noah?
What happened?
Wrong guy.
Yeah. Give us Jim.
He's a bit upset.
Wow. Hey, Noah. Oh, he can't hear us.
Hey, Noah.
Yeah, that's a cute puppy.
Jethro's here too. Jeth, you want to try?
You got 2 pups? What the fuck?
Here
he's
is.
Oh.
And you can't get laid. You can't get laid with pictures of your dogs.
Yeah, let me see if I can get my kitty.
You might need to get another dog just so you can get laid.
Yeah, maybe if you get one more dog, you can get laid.
All right, boys, we'll get the peanut butter out tonight. You guys did great on the show today.
Sounds good. Well, one last thing. Stevie Lou's cat.
I just woke this fat bastard up from a nap. He's all fucking out of it.
He
But
seems pissed.
yeah, he's my baby boy.
All right, guys, let's get out of here before we annoy the shit out of everybody. Good job.
All right. Godspeed.